Affordable smartphone from Xiaomi. Well, even that does not sound very exciting, does it? But trust me, this is one of the most affordable smartphones we have seen from Xiaomi till now. I didn't think that Xiaomi Redmi 3S would be so easily topped up. But this phone is even cheaper than that, and it offers a lot of cool goodies inside. And for the amount of features it packs inside, I think that it's definitely a steal. To know more about it, let's first talk about the phone, and let's start with its box. Now, right on the front you have the phone's name written. It is the Xiaomi Redmi 4A. It's of the 4 series, and Xiaomi Redmi 4 is also coming to India, along with this is there. Now this is the cheaper version, the cheaper variant of the whole series. In fact, this is one of the best cheapest smartphone you can buy on paper right now. Let's turn around. Here you can see the name of the phone. Here the name is written as well, and here you see the Make in India sticker. Made in India sticker rather. Plus you have some other specs as well. Let me quickly open the box and show you what all it packs. So we take the lid off, and here you have the phone. And oh god, it does look a pretty nice phone. It actually reminds me of Mi 5 a bit. Let me take the cellophane off and keep it on the side. Well, it is made up of metal or plastic. So the phone packs in a metal finish over a plastic body. It's not metal in reality, it's only got a metal coating over the plastic body that it has. Let's keep the phone to the side right now. Let's talk about the contents you get inside. You get some sheets of paper, warranty information, and other information that not many people read, but it's still there. You also get a power adapter. Is it fast or not? I'll tell you in a while. You also get a SIM ejector tool. You do get a micro USB cable, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, a micro USB cable here. And that's pretty much it. So no pair of headphones. To revise what all you get a power adapter, a cable together which form a charger. You get a SIM ejector tool, you get a couple of papers, and you get the phone itself. Now let's keep all the things aside and let's talk about the star of the show, the Xiaomi Redmi 4A. Let's now talk about the phone. Let's boot it up for the first time. As you can see, there is a Xiaomi logo there along with Android written down below. Next you have some animation. It runs MIUI 8. It tells you that. So now let me quickly fast forward the setup for you. It's the simple one. It runs on MIUI 8. You press next, you select your language, you select your region, you select your Wi-Fi network, you select next to everything, and there you have the phone. Now let's see how the phone looks at the first glance. The setup is complete. And now let's focus on the phone, and let's start by talking about how it looks and feels. Now at this price point, you get a metal finish over a plastic body, and you get an illusion of premiumness. And that for me is a victory in its own realm. Even though the finishing of this phone is a bit debatable. In fact, it reminds me of Xiaomi Mi 4i. Many of you would remember that smartphone. But that is not a bad thing again. For the price it is being offered at, it is absolved of anything. But one thing that you might note as of now is that it does not have a fingerprint scanner. So that is a compromise that you have to make. But what I like about this phone as of now is its feel. This phone is very compact, and as you can see, I can reach all the corners of the screen with absolute ease. There is no stretching, nothing. It fits very well in my palm, and I like compact phones. And the prime reason for this convenience is its 5-inch screen. Now for this price, you don't expect a full HD display, and you won't get a full HD display. It's only a 5-inch HD screen. But the brightness quality of this phone is pretty impressive. Right now it's set at only about 30% of the brightness, and it's still very bright for my eyes. If I take it to full, that's how far it can reach. Let me bring it back to 30 because it would burn out otherwise. If I talk about other features you get on the smartphone, Android Marshmallow. The device is based on MIUI 8. I'll show it to you. See, it's Android Marshmallow. So it's not the latest Android Nougat, but once Mi 6 gets launched this year, that update too should follow. In terms of designing, there's also one more thing to notice, that there are capacitive buttons down below, but they are not backlit. So for those who use their phone in the dark, that might be somewhat of an issue. Let's talk about processing, however, now. This phone packs in a Snapdragon 425 CPU, which is just a bit inferior compared to the Xiaomi Redmi 3S. Also, you get on this phone 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal storage, which can be expanded using a micro SD card. Let me show you the slot quickly if I can get the pin ready. As you can see, here is the slot. I put it here. Okay, so this is a hybrid SIM slot. It can have one nano SIM and one micro SIM, I believe. So if you have two nano SIMs, you would have to insert, an additional plate, an additional adapter rather, which can host your SIM card inside it. But having said all that, let me talk about the remaining specifications. You get on the smartphone a 13 megapixel rear camera, a 5 megapixel front camera, 3120 mAh of battery. And all these things for this price tag again seem killer. Now you might say that processing is a bit inferior compared to the Xiaomi Redmi 3S, or the battery is around 1000 mAh less than the Xiaomi Redmi 3S. But again, it is also more than a grand less than that. So keep that in mind. And this is not a full review. My full review would follow soon. But in the first glance, I do like this phone. I appreciate it a lot. I think it's going to be very disruptive. The only thing that can go wrong is Xiaomi's after-sales service. If Xiaomi can fix that, there would be no better alternative to this. I will be talking more about the quality, about the performance, about, let's say, audio quality, features, every other thing, and competitors too in my full review. So do wait for that. The best way to wait for that is by hitting the subscribe button so that you get notified whenever the video lands on our YouTube channel. Moreover, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, do share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next one.